Hey guys, how's it going? Jason here again. If you watched any of my previous videos, you probably noticed that I found a load of rust in the boot floor of the MX. So here it is to recap. So what we're going to do is try and cut this part out of the NB. So this is the NB. You can see there's a nice wee tray down here for the battery to sit out of the road. So I'm going to try and cut that out, and yeah, I'm going to try and save all this trim because I haven't got any on my Mark 1 anymore. So yeah, let's get at it. So I got this battery tray cut out. In the process I accidentally cut the positive terminal off the loom. So I got to figure some way of joining that together. Oh god, that's so annoying. But at least we got the battery tray out for now anyway. So it's time to cut the boot in the Mark 1. Probably gonna try and bring it around here, and then we'll see how we get on. So I'm going to go around this here with a wire brush now and try and clean up what's left and see how much I have to cut out. But the bit I actually cut out of here looked like it was all creased, and then someone had tried and filled it out with some filler. So that was a nice thing to find. That's cleaned up enough for the time being. Now I'm gonna have a look at the battery tray that came off the NB. And this here is said battery tray. It does have a rot hole here, so I'm going to cut that out and patch that up. But what the first thing I'm gonna do is cut this whole side off and make it all square. So, a bit of a change of plan here. I've had to think about this, and this here really is too rough to use. I could put some rust converter in this here and all, but it's pretty well rusted there. So, instead of that, what about we make ourselves a rectangle tray, big enough to hold the battery first, and then make some plates up to fit it in there. So what we'll do is, we're going to cut this at an angle along here to follow the boot line, and then we'll put a fold in it as well, and then we will fold up some edges, put a few spot welds in it, and that'll be a tray mate. And I think that'll be a lot easier and nicer than using that. But it also means I'm going to have to weld this mudguard thing back in again. Probably for the best to cut it out because it's pretty rotten around here. So if I cut all this crap off, I can weld that bit back in some shape or fashion. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this all measured up and cut now, and then we'll fold the edges and we'll go from there. I've been messing about with this here for now, and I think I've got some sort of shape that I want. So the idea is I'm going to put this on here like that, and then I'll fill here. So I'll be using the original chassis leg as the back of the battery tray, and then once you get that all tacked up, I'll use this bit here I've made that goes like that, and we'll cut that the length, then we'll weld that on, and then we'll cap the two ends in. And yeah, we should have some sort of battery tray. This is where we're at the minute then. We have some sort of holder for the battery. So we need to cap each end now, and then we're going to fill this all in some way that's tidy. Round on the side here. I can either put this back in like that, or I could just leave it out. I might just leave it out. I don't think it's necessary. I also borrowed this guillotine off my dad, so I don't have to cut every bit of sheet metal with a grinder. It does a pretty good job, to be honest with you. This is an offcut of the metal I'm using, and yeah, pretty happy with that there. Alright, let's get started back at this. So after a bit of cutting and pokery, we have this, which I was hoping to do a lot more spot welds, but I'll do spot welds along the bottom, and we'll do a wee stitch up the top, stitch across here, stitch down here. But yeah, that'll be that side done. I kind of almost have used this as a full filler piece up here. So we'll get this tack welded in now and we'll see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like so far. That panel tacked in. Doesn't look too bad from the inside either. It'll look better once it's all welded up. So the problem is this side now. So the plan is, I think I'm going to come up here and bend it and kind of cut this square. And then I'll try and make it in one piece, but if I can't, I'll make it in two pieces. I'll come off, fold this here around to meet here. And then we'll see what we can do around here. And we'll leave this interesting area for the end. But yeah, I'm going to try this now. So it's time to tack this in. I think it should be alright. Everything looks like it kind of lines up. And that's good enough for me. So here we go. Looks a bit more like a battery tray now. So next up we're going to do this corner over here. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll figure it out. I don't like how I bent this area up a wee bit to meet the arch here. But I might change that, might not. But yeah, we'll get this bit made now and then we'll get the whole thing welded up. So with the help of a profile gauge and some cardboard, we now have one tacked up box. Right, let's get the thing welded up. Okay, so there we go. Not overly proud of some of the welds in there, but they flat wheeled down okay. This area back here is just spot welded on because, well, that's just the way it worked out. So now I'm going to go around the outside and fill all the bits in around there. But yeah, it's definitely looking like something anyway. Well, that's us finished for now. All seam sealed up. Looks a lot better. All slapping seam sealer. I said some of these welds aren't the prettiest I've ever done, but it's not going to fall off in a hurry. So the battery sits in there nicely. We're going to have a full size boot in our ANA. Class. Okay, thanks for watching.